So it's Tuesday again, and here I am. Lars is doing cool things like just going out and finding stuff, and I appreciate that. I have to say that Mr. Average was pretty cool, and I want to play 40K. Um, for those of you who don't know, shame on you. For those of you who do, which would be Lars, um, we need to play sometime. Uh, I finished Grand Theft Auto 4. Ooh, I just got caller ID. And I also just found out that Greenfield Community College managed to throw away almost all of my records, so I basically don't exist there anymore, which sort of blows. Yeah, that's a question. Back to my question. Would you rather play games on a console or a PC? And for the purposes of this question, you have, like a 360 or a PS3 or whatever console you want, and it's the same game. So it's not like, would you rather play the games that are on a PS3 or the games that are on an Xbox or the games that are on a computer? I'm saying, like you could play GTA 4. Would you rather play it on a PC or a console? And if it's a console, which console? If it's a PC, why? And also assume that you have a computer kind of like mine. Computer performance isn't an issue. I'm just curious why, because I am a hardcore PC gamer. I refuse to get a console. I think it's a waste of time. I hate the controllers. I cannot If I play Halo, I basically just run around and shoot myself in the feet, and yeah, I'm shit on whatever team I play on, so I don't do that. Um, but you give me like Unreal Tournament, I will kick ass because I have controls I'm used to, and I just like the computer more. I mean, you know, you can you have mods, you have add-on packs, you have more stuff. I mean, there is DLC that is on console, but fuck yeah, computers are the way to go, and I've always felt that way. So I'm curious as to why you might feel some other way. I'm gonna ask another question because the gaming question is something that interests me definitely, but it's not necessarily something that everyone is too into. Lars, for example, isn't really as much of a gamer as the rest of us. So, I just figured, to be fair, I'll ask another question. So, since you guys have been saying, hey, you don't ask a lot of questions, I'm going to ask another question. So, I'll have two for this week. And this is going to be more of, I would say, a serious question. I guess the best way to ask this question would be what are the criteria that you personally have to be happy in a relationship rather than to not be happy in a relationship? What are things that would make you say, hey, this is cool, I'm glad this is where I am in my life, or hey, this sucks, In closing, because I have gamers after me, I'm bored. Give me suggest to me a good game. It has to be available on PC, but beyond that, yep. Pirate Boxers. I don't really have a lot to say this week, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. That'll be it for today. I'm just looking at all the shit that's behind me, and my room looks like a dump. It's really cleaner if you're here in person, but I guess all you're seeing is mess. The parts of the room that aren't in the frame are the clean ones. It's cold in my house. I kind of wish I were wearing pants.